What is the final price of the jacket? Okay. So we got some percentages. And so if it's saying a 20% discount on a jacket that costs $85. Okay. So a couple things I want to, again, I'm not going to work with this on a calculator. All right. So if something costs $85 and I multiplied that by 1, that's just worth $85. However, if I said like, let's multiply this 85 times 10%, or I want to take 10% off, what would you do? You'd multiply by 0.10. Let's use an X actually. Okay. So for the multiplying. So what is 85? Actually, no, never mind. Hold on. Let me do this the other way. Sorry. I have an idea what I want to teach here. I'm telling you, there's a method to my madness. Okay. So 85. God, come on, Mr. McLogan. So if I had 85, if I multiply that by 1, I'm going to get 85. If I multiply 85 times 10, right, you just keep on adding zeros, right? So that equals 850. But let's work in the opposite direction. So what if I did 85 times a 0.1, which again, 0.1 is the same thing as 10%. You're like, there's no 10%. I know there's no 10%. Give me a second. So if all we're going to do then, instead of moving the decimal point, which is right here, over 1 to add the 0, when we multiply by 0.1, we need to move the decimal point over to the left. So that equals an 8. That equals an 8.5. This is important because, ladies and gentlemen, if I know what 10% is, can I easily figure out what 20% is? Of course, just double it. Well, what's 8.5 times 2? I don't know. What's 8 times 2? 16. 0.5 times 2? 1. 16 plus 1 is 17. Okay. So therefore, store offers a 20% discount on a original jacket that costs $85. So let's do 85 minus 17, which equals $68. Okay. So 20% off $85 is equal to 17. Then we subtract that to get 68. But then they say after 68, you have a 7% sales tax. Well, now what are we supposed to do? We have 68 and then we have this, a 7%, sales tax. Like what the heck is that going to be? All right. What is that going to be? So where are we at? 68. Okay. So again, let's think about this. 68 times a 10% was 0.1. What is it going to look like if it's a 7%? So that would be 68. Now, again, this is going to be above, right? We're not trying to get this reduction. So what I could do here is I could think about this as times a 1 point, not 0.1, that'd be 10%, right? 0.07. That's going to give me the final amount. So over here, I just found the 20% off, right? You could have multiplied 85 times 80%, and that would have given you 68 right from there. That's a perfectly fine way to do it. But I don't know what 80% is. I know that 10% was really easy to calculate, and I could calculate from 20%, subtract it from that original, and then that's how I got 68. So, but you could have just multiplied 85 times 80%. That would have worked as well. But here, now again, I have the original amount, which is, be times 1, but I want to add in 7%. So again, 7% can be rewritten as a decimal at 0.07. So what would it look like if I multiplied a 68 times a 1.07? Should my number go down? Like when you pay sales tax and you buy something, let's say it's $68, is your tax going to make the price more or less? Well, more, right? So this one can't be the correct answer. That's less. That doesn't make any sense. It can't be the exact same. You're paying sales tax, right? It's going to be a higher amount. Do you think it's going to be $90? That's that's like a 50% increase. No, it's a 7% increase, not 50%. So that answer doesn't even make any sense. The only answer that makes even reasonable sense is this. So even though I could calculate in my head or do some math on the side of how to calculate what is it times 7%, I don't need to, guys, right? I can just use some general thought process here to be able to figure out what 7% sales tax would be on that item. So 1.07 times 68, yeah, it just makes sense. It's going to be 72.76.